Doesn't it kind of suck that the biggest lefty content creator, like progressive trans rights content creator on the internet, every time she makes a video and puts out any type of content, she's going to have like this massive mob of like fellow lefties that are just going to mercilessly attack her, and they take like massive amounts of joy in her suffering and misery. Like they were celebrating her getting off of Twitter. They were celebrating her like falling into an alcoholic stupor for multiple months in which she didn't make any content. Just these like bitter, like subhumanly stupid, just pieces of shit. Like I really have I really have no more tolerance for these people. It doesn't suck that our largest content creator constantly has like a just a big mob of them ready to dogpile her every time she makes a video. Well, once again, ContraPoints made a new video, and once again there's new drama, and I am obligated to protect the queen. It's as simple as that. ContraPoints is the queen of Breadtube. I am a part of Breadtube. I have to protect the queen. I don't make the rules. I have to do it. So it's funny because every time ContraPoints uploads one of her videos, you know, she makes these like hour-long videos. They're awesome. They're like fucking essays. They're great, really entertaining. And then you always have these fucking like pieces of shit like wokelets on Twitter that'll clip like a 1 minute, 2 minute, even 30-second clip and put it on Twitter and have a shit ton of fucking idiots just like mass retweeting it, mass like shit talking ContraPoints about it. But this time they have proof and context. So let's go ahead and read this. Content warning, transphobia. I'm sorry, but if you ever see somebody do a couple forward slashes and then a content warning before their tweet, skip it, scroll down, don't even bother reading the tweet. I'm sorry, anybody who does this is 100% guaranteed to be a woke scold, and you should not bother reading whatever they're about to say, because it's going to be either a lie, massively overstated, or like misinformed. That always ends up being the thing. If they put like content warning before talking about somebody like ContraPoints, I'm sorry. Just skip it. Go past it. Don't read anything like that. I'm sorry. Don't do it. It's like that's a big red flag for me when reading Twitter. All right, here we go. Show me proof that ContraPoints was being transphobic instead of taking an hour-long video out of context. Hi, here's your proof. Feel free to disregard that, though, and argue in the replies over someone's disgusting, bigoted comments because you like them. And this is a 1 minute and 41-second clip from an hour-long video taken out of context. But somehow this is context. Let's go ahead and watch this video and see if it's problematic. I'm ready.
Nothing has ever triggered this kind of in-group embarrassment more for me than a cringe video that went viral last year, in which a masculine trans woman throws a tantrum over being misgendered in a GameStop.
You're gonna give me my fucking money back.
Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here. You want to
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
This video is excruciating for me to watch.
Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you a fucking sir.
I apologize.
Motherfucker.
I apologize now.
The paradoxical absurdity of trying to brutishly intimidate people into seeing you as a woman.
Ooh.
Yeah, my apologies.
Now Twitter's gonna come for me over this and say Natalie hates trans women who don't.
She always calls it, doesn't she? She always calls it because she knows she's about to say something that can very specifically be cut out of context to look bad. She don't miss. I think that's what Vosh said. She knows. She knew. I'm surprised the person who uploaded this on Twitter didn't cut this part out, because she literally acknowledges that Twitter's gonna come after this for her. Or come after her for this.
But passing is really not what this is about. It's aggressive, intimidating, hyper-masculine behavior from a trans woman, accompanied by apparently total delusion about how she's presenting.
Well, I'm gonna ask you for the 5th time to stop calling me a man, because quite clearly I am not.
It's really not that clear, Gorge. And that's what makes this video classic cringe, right? The incongruity between her thinking that she's serving women while bellowing like a drill sergeant. By the way, what I'm doing right now, this is cringe reaction content. I don't really do that on this channel, but I'm dipping my toe in just to see how it feels. And it feels good. Like, intoxicatingly good. I can see how you could get addicted to this. I'm imagining myself right now surrounded by cis people, and I am leading the righteous mob as we point and laugh at some delusional manly dump truck. I
like how she cuts it where it cuts out there. Cool. So, do you want to like go over this and discuss why not only is this like taken massively out of context, but also how even what we saw here isn't problematic? Like, this is a pretty big stretch to say this is problematic and transphobic. Yeah, what a point to cut. Like, she's literally sarcastically saying, I could see myself attacking this non-passing trans person, all the cis people surrounding me, and clapping, like, oh, you're one of the good ones. Like, she's doing that, like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, that's just so fucking ridiculous. Alright, let's go over this. Can we go over this? Can we do it? I'm going to use a hyperbolized example to illustrate my point here, but I think it's going to be a way that everybody here, even the non-trans people here, can sort of relate with ContraPoints on this. You know those SJW cringe compilations from back in 2016? Where you would see like a pink-haired feminist like freaking out and like throwing around like a trash can and having like a mental breakdown in public. And, you know, we all know that that person was probably just having, like, a bad moment. And, yeah, like Big Red, for example. Big Red. I'm not going to use that example, because it's not as extreme. But, like, there's, like, a video of, hold on. Crazy feminist throws trash can. Or actually, no, just crazy feminist freakouts is all you have to look up on YouTube. Wait, what?
Should you The movie really is amazing. My girls were completely engrossed by it when we were watching it because it.
Your face right there. You did.
Trying to find a good cringe compilation. Actually, I know a good one. I know a good one. Do you guys remember this video? Do you guys remember this video?
So right now, you're actually pointing to your body parts and saying that you're humongous. You're actually doing that. And this is the person who just got interviewed as a pro-bunker person of color, as if you represent us. They're using you as a token, and then you speak to me in a sexually harassing manner. How dare you? How dare you? Disgusting! Disgusting!
Disgusting! Yeah, so I think we can all agree as, like, progressives, as feminists and everything, this video, if it came out today, we would watch this video, because this came out in 2016. This was one of the videos that really boosted the anti-SJW, like, anti-feminist movement in 2016. So, we all cringe at this video. Yeah, she's probably a TERF, but we all cringe at this video. Like, really bad. Like, and that doesn't mean we hate feminism. That doesn't mean we don't think sexual harassment is bad, but because she is behaving in a way that to the general public, regardless of what the material or what the argument is behind what she's saying right now, the way in which she is presenting her argument is making all of us as progressives look bad. And we know that's true because this came out in 2016 when the rise of the anti-SJW community was at its peak. This video is for feminists and, like, general progressives what the trans GameStop freakout is for trans women.
It is ma'am.
Growlag, thanks for the $5. Says, my new PC parts just arrived in the mail today. Finally, I can get off mobile. Hell yeah, Growlag. I'm excited for you, my friend. I'm so glad. I hope you got a good-ass system. I'm excited to see you using it, alright? Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it, my friend. I love you. This video, and I've spoken to many, many trans people, mostly trans women, that are like, that were around when this video came out. This video was devastating for them. Let's look at the comments. Calls computer number, how can I help you, sir? 911, what's your emergency? A clerk misgendered me. Okay, sir, where are you located? Him/her, it's ma'am, employee. Okay, sorry, sir. Can I have some jelly? Excuse me, it's jam. That's actually kind of funny. I'm sorry, I chuckled a bit at that one. Can I have some jelly? Excuse me, it's jam. I'm sorry, that's actually decent. That's a decent one, at least. It's not overtly transphobic, it's just... Okay, I'm canceled for that one. Yeah, so this comment section is infested with transphobes. This was a big win for transphobes across the board. I think we can all agree. Can we all agree on this? This video was a win for transphobia? Just the existence of this video? Yeah, so this video is of a trans woman who, to be fair, doesn't pass particularly well by society's standards. I mean, I've defended her identity plenty in the past. You know, she's dressing in a way that is pretty feminine. Like, if I saw her, I would be like, yeah, it's a woman. Clearly she's a trans woman, and she would want to be called she, her. But general society is going to see a person like this and not think they're a woman, unfortunately. Now, the reason for that, like, I do what I do to make it so somebody who doesn't pass can be identified as a woman and to be referred to as a woman. What I do is to make trans acceptance stronger and to make more people accept trans people, so instances like this don't even happen. The argument that she's making isn't bad in this video. The lady, she's saying, I'm a woman, please call me a woman. There's literally nothing wrong with that. The problem is the way that she is, the way that she is presenting herself as a trans woman, right? She literally kicks over like a stack of games. Like she actually starts like vandalizing the property and screaming at people while behaving in a way that is stereotypically masculine. So, if you're a trans woman, like ContraPoints, who is on top of that a trans lesbian, which is already its own fucking bag of fucking, like, trans women who are lesbians have a lot to deal with, because there's a lot of stereotypes that are like trans women are only women because they want to get with women, and they think that if they're women, they get to be with lesbians. If you're a trans lesbian, you get way more shit than a straight trans woman does. Same goes for bi lesbians. So basically, the point ContraPoints was making in this video was that she, as a trans lesbian, sees a video like that and is like, that makes us all look really bad. Regardless of what the content of what that lady was saying, it makes us all look really bad. And it's tempting, and if you look at the context of Contra's entire video, you'll know that she acknowledges that it's bad to do this because she attacks Blair White and Calvin Gara and Rose of Dawn in the very video that they're clipping from this. She literally talks about how it's bad to do this, but she almost feels a draw to just say, I'm not one of them. Let's just attack this person, and all of us passing good transes can point and laugh at this non-passing trans person, and we can all feel good, and we can all look good, which is basically what Blair White does. So when I see conservatives posting videos of black people acting poorly in public, I cringe. It may be bad, but it's just something I do. Yeah! Oh my god, this is such a good analogy to make. Holy shit, Cinny, I love you. Thank you for making this analogy. Thank you for reminding me of this. Love you in a friendship way, I should clarify. Joey Salads, black people, Trump, car. Joey Salads, who is a Nazi that was running for Congress, and then got banned from Twitter, thank God. He would do this kind of shit. Now, thankfully, this got, like, massively dislike bombed. But let's go ahead and look at this video.
What's up, guys? Joey Salads here. And you may have seen on the internet and through the polls that a lot of black people don't like Trump. And they don't even like his supporters in some cases. So what I did was, I got a car, put some Trump apparel on it, and we're gonna park it in a black neighborhood and see what happens.
This shit open, G's. Yo, G's, this shit open, bro. I'm the Trump. Yo, this shit ain't got. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, I'm about to violate the house, boy.
Now, as many of you may know, and some of you may not know, this video is fake. Joey Salads, who is a Nazi running for Congress that drank his own piss, just reminding you, paid these guys to do this. He's done a bunch of videos like this where he'll put on, it says so, yeah, but he added fake video after a shit ton of getting exposed. To be fair, as much as I shit on H3H3, this video and all of Joey Salad's videos were presented as being like real. And it wasn't until after H3H3 ran this like huge campaign on him exposing all of his videos as fake that he actually put fake video in the title. But before, yes, he is a Nazi. Joey Salads is a full-on neo-Nazi. He believes in like the Jewish question and all of that. Yeah, so thanks to H3H3, which you don't say often these days, he added fake video to this to like avoid backlash. But for all of this was in 2016. Once again, along with the humongous video and in the fucking explosion of the anti-SJW community, the fake video wasn't in this. Yeah, I remember Justin Roiland pepper spraying him was pretty funny. He put up a bunch of videos like this of like Trump's car destroyed in black neighborhood. If you're a black person, you saw this video, you'd probably be like, well, I mean, if you're in my community, it would probably be, like, based. But in terms of, like, the message that is portrayed by this video being on YouTube, you probably cringe at it. That's the point. Even Joey Salads knew that's the point. This video was made to make black people look bad. That's exactly what's happening in the GameStop video. It's not staged, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure it's not. But it makes trans people look bad, and that's sad. That's unfortunate. It does make trans people look bad. We can look at the comments and see that it bolsters the transphobic views of every single person, every single transphobic person who stumbles across that. It's just another validation of all of their transphobic ideas. And if you're trans and you're seeing that, you're like, oh, we're gonna get the backlash from this video, aren't we? And then so we have ContraPoints doing probably one of the best, most comprehensive takedowns on like cringe in general, like the idea of cringe, as well as a takedown on trans people attacking other trans people for behaving in certain ways. And then you have these fucking fragile little cry bullies on Twitter. This person's 17 years old. I hope they grow out of it. These fucking fragile little cry bullies on Twitter who hate the most popular trans... Well, not... Actually, no, Blair White's the most popular now, because Blair White surpassed ContraPoints again, as of recent. Attacking the most popular trans progressive creator. Just this fucking mob of them attacking her for even, like, engaging in the tiniest bit of, like, revealing her inner feelings. Then you have all these people in the comments. Thankfully, we got some sensible people in the comments calling these people out, but like still, it's ridiculous. This is not drama worthy. I encourage you to just watch the rest of the video because it speaks for itself. You have to be blatantly dishonest to clip this out like they have. What is this, Skelenesis? Not watching the video and just skipping around so you can take parts of the video out of context is extremely irresponsible, especially when you're talking about someone like Natalie, who was sent spiraling down by this type of behavior. Yeah, ContraPoints did get off Twitter and start engaging in like alcoholism because of the stress she was facing. Because guess what? It's a lot, and I can speak from experience, it's a lot more stressful to face hate and criticism from your own people, being like fellow lefties, than it is to experience it from the outside. When Nazis attack me, it doesn't bother me. When fellow lefties attack me, it bothers me. It upsets me because, like, especially when they're like trans or something, because it's like, I'm advocating for you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to advocate for your rights. Why are you attacking me? We need to be working together so trans people can be accepted. That's what I'm trying to do. Why are you calling me transphobic? I'm like aggressively defending your validity. Like, I don't know. And I feel like ContraPoints feels much the same way. Only for her, it's even worse because she's trans and needs trans-inclusive spaces I would imagine to feel like to be able to vent and feel like she has a place to be, right? I don't know. It's really I really hate that every time ContraPoints makes a video, I gotta go on Twitter and see just a barrage of attacks towards her, of these like 2-second clips being taken out of context from an hour-long video from people who can't be fucked to watch the whole thing. So they can circle jerk about how bad ContraPoints is because she platformed Buck Angel once, and even before that they hated her because she's successful. I don't know. But this is my obligatory defense of ContraPoints and the new drama.